This is a test of the emerging broadcast system.
Welcome to a new spirit that will warm your heart. Welcome to a new spirit. Every day's a brand new start. Where encouraging words can heal your soul and dreams will be renewed. Welcome to a new spirit, a new spirit in you.
Welcome to the New Spirit Radio Show by the Society of Novus Spiritus, founded by world-renowned spiritual teacher Sylvia Brown. The last time I wrote the date, it says September 29 of 2021. Coming to you live from California, both NorCal and SoCal, are your hosts, Reverend Tom Bigley and MIT Catherine Taylor. Playing audio segments we call Messages from Spirit. At least that's the description I gave. Why? Answering the ultimate question. Why are we here and what is our purpose?
These segments are recorded trance sessions from Francine, Sylvia's spirit guide. For new people, Sylvia was a full trance medium, which means Sylvia contracted to let her and Francine's essences exchange places in Sylvia's body. We think of it as our body being similar to a car. One driver gets out and another driver gets in. And this allowed Francine to share spiritual knowledge with us directly from the other side.
On occasion, another master teacher and healer, a guy named Rahim, would exchange with Sylvia and present us with spiritual information as well. Francine and Rahim shared directly from sources like the Akashic Records, Mother and Father God, our spirit guides, Christ, and many others.
Meanwhile, during trance, Sylvia would sit on a nice bench in a rose garden on the other side.
And here are our hosts, MIT Catherine Taylor and Reverend Tom Bigley.
Hey, Tom, how's it going? There we go.
Excellent. Well, yeah, we're stepping ahead here, and I got to adjust my camera position.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
I'm not even looking at my camera. Let's see here.
Okay, that's a little better for me. Okay, so typically we walk through that, and I guess I could move that out of the way. We say go, show intro. Yeah, host intro. Okay, that's all the notes I had for that. Okay, so yeah, that basically, then I follow that. Okay, I gotta find a way to make that more easily available. Because that's my to-do list, basically, is reading through all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Plus the fact that I could, there's two things. I could change the mouse so it's a quiet mouse, and then take the battery out of the clock so I don't keep hearing talk in the background.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, we did that. Okay, so basically then I just follow my scripter thing here. However, I'm just trying to figure out here. I know I'm videoing live at the moment, but I got a script I want to follow, and thinking of how to not get lost in things. Okay, so that disappears. I got to figure out how to place windows nicely so they're easily found, so I'm not trying to search for stuff, and because I don't like how Windows places things. But all right, but at least I can. So I know I got that. We can go through play meditation, or sorry, I'm reading here. See, prayer. Yeah, so we do the prayer, or we talk about special prayer, and what's next. We do trance segments, so I can minimize that, and we do share background audio. Let's see what happens if we chit-chatted about what we did for Novus, and I understand. Let's proceed. I have a little pop-up window showing up here, so where did I hide? Radio share. Okay. Material notes. And this is what I guess I should have done before going live, is this actual setup here. Getting to the spot. So show audio segments for this. Oh, there it is. Okay, so now I see all the parts. And we're supposed to do trance segments. So if I grab 3 trance segments right now and it uploads them for me, it's supposed to tell me Q. Oh, okay, that's cool. I'm learning something new here because the well, let's try that. So on this left side over here, this is a new item that just showed up. And it shows the 3 trance segments, so that's a little more comforting for me.
Oh, that's good.
And I can, okay, and it highlights which one, and I trust. It's not showing me the whole title, but it's showing me which one. No. What is that? Q. Oh, maybe that means get rid of one. Q minus. And that might be a volume or mute or something. So, yes.
The minus just means, like, if you click on it, it'll collapse. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. You're right. Now, it doesn't tell me which one of these is which, but because I've got them numerically numbered, I'm going to assume these are 1, 2, and 3. or in the order that I...
Yeah, everything, yeah. The way that you have everything, like, written, it's no sweat. It's no sweat at all, because if it goes on to a new trance, then it's a new date.
Right,
First,
it's a new date.
You're good.
So in theory, yeah.
You're good.
Well, I hope they're good. That's what I'm hoping for. that they've stuck it in the right order.
No, they're solid. Yeah.
And in doing that, you can create miracles. That's why you
That's
see,
the right one.
because of the books that are written and the positive energy that's going out,
Now,
the spiritual energy is going out.
How's my level
the
compared
world
to
has been
the trance?
flabbergasted so much by
It's like a tiny bit louder, but it's
certain
fine.
illnesses now.
Okay, because
And
it's
the whole reason
quite a
that
bit
illnesses
lower on my end compared
phase
to you.
out is,
Oh.
it's the
It's
same
not dead
as,
quiet,
even though
but-
there'll be cures,
But it's
you're going to see
I can hear it.
general phasing out of AIDS. The reason for that is a germ germinates for as long as, it's sort of like an army, and takes as many victims as it wishes to take and then recedes. Now, you've got to know this is an absolute truth because you've seen plagues, or you can read about them come and go. What made them go? The Spanish flu stayed, killed millions, and overnight, within, well, actually 3 days, it left the eastern seaboard, never to come back again. It left. There were no new cases. Instantly. What causes that? I'm convinced it's positive gramming. And sometimes people have to get to such a low level that they become positive. Now, let me tell you what happens. You take so much pain, you take so much frustration, and all of a sudden, you're so flattened out, you give it to God. And that's when the spirit is able to move. But it's a shame that you have to...
Okay, so I'm supposed to click on a graphic, which I have to remember to go back, overlays, and really, is that what is that? Oh, silly me. Okay. That one's on. Oh, which mean, all right. Some more background stuff that needs to get done. But I was hoping to get some pictures. So what I'm supposed to get is, the graphic pictures of Francine and Raheem. And let's see, video intros, green screen. No, I don't need video settings for high definition. Nope, apps. Alert tips, goals, social here. No. What do I need? Oh, let me see if I can grab. Because I just used those two for. Let's see if I can remember which ones I used. I may have to create a graphic that fits the screen at some point with their pictures on it that I can select. Because right now, oh, plus the fact that we don't have. I don't want logo view. No, I don't want themes. Where'd it go? Upload new image. I don't want a logo. Okay, I have to edit this then. That's what I was confused about. All right, I don't need that. But I want, what is that? Ah, okay, but we really want that. And I created a better one. No, I didn't. I put it in the video. I cropped it in the video. So that's what I did. Okay. So I could do just that. And in theory,
Get to that point, because you see, in that space, that quantum leap there also is the chance of you taking your life. And I don't mean holding a gun to your head, but just taking that exit point that is probably not needed, when you could stay around, beat the thing that you're dealing with, and go on further and become stronger. Yes.
This is why it's so important, Francine, what Sylvia says many times to us. Help a person, but don't follow them down the tube.
That's right. That's right. Because some people will stay with one person that is totally unhelpable.
And think they're doing a great job.
No. And before you know it, they will outlive you. They will out you. They are feeding off of you. And you notice
so I got to be quick about turning off that graphic when it stops. So that'll be a fun challenge. And now, actually, you know what? We were actually live at that time, so that's something we got to think about too. When this plays, we have to remember to turn ourselves off, not the video, just the audio, because the overlay is just going to override us, basically. And then we can, I can mute myself. And then when I kick that off, we come back to normal.
Okay.
All right, a lot going on here, but it's I still have the copyright 2021, so we're this will get us started at least. We can work with this. Eventually, I can take the. I think I can take the graphic I created. Well, anyway, I think I can do some fun stuff later to, upgrade this or make it updatable, because every year obviously we've got to change the copyright thing. And so now that's a so we did sorry. Two priority thoughts. Copyright. I'm trying to figure out where do we put that, and how do we continually keep our label showing on screen. I'm not familiar with copyright laws and the right way to do it. I mean, we could keep the banner going on the bottom for fun. Or do we? I don't think that's necessary, keeping that going. The scrolling thing on the bottom. It's just getting a graphic that has, our logo and copyright Society of Nova Spiritus stuck in a corner somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that the scrolling is good for the, like anything that's coming up with medical conversations. I think that that's probably a good thing to have. But yeah, just a little logo. Otherwise, with the copyright, I think that's good idea.
The tag at the top, New Spirit Radio, that's a how do you say how do you describe that? That's a graphic from I did in Streamlab. So that's on Streamlab, and so is the ticker thing on the bottom is a Streamlab thing. The logo is an overlay. It's something that I uploaded and I said stick it right there. I can adjust that size and its location anywhere I want, but it only allows for a graphic, a picture of some kind for the logo. So there's a variety of ways we could do a logo and the copyright. And I'm not sure the right method because there isn't just one thing that is needed, I guess, or there's more than one way to do it. And I'm not sure do we need it the whole time? I don't know. I'm trying to think of a way to have it up there once, and then we don't have to worry about it. We just change the text when we need to change the year. I guess I could try and use the logo and see if I could create see if I could create like text next to it that is how do you say, has an what's the right word? An invisible background, so it's just text with nothing behind it, so whatever's behind it shows. So it's just laying over top. But do you like the logo where it's at, the Novus logo where it's at, or do you think we should move it like to the lower right, or
I think
you have thoughts on that?
I think to the lower right.
Drag to move around.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Will that let me?
That's a good spot. Also, hi Gina. I just saw your saw your message. Hi Gina.
Glad you're watching that. Show chat. Oh, okay. It says one message. So show chat. Gina Ward. Very good. Good evening. Very good. All right. All right. We can fuss with that and find a comfy spot for it. And then for now, I guess it's just I need to find the copyright C to go in the bottom of that thing. Because if I'm not sharing and we're doing we normally don't have this screen on, so we're going to be like this, talking to each other. We can also do, where to go? No, not that one. I guess it is that one. No. I thought there was another one with a different size box, but this is what we get for choices, and so we could play some more.
So many people, there will be so many times, very rarely, notice this, like Sylvia's often said, And it seems funny, but most of the things she says might have humor, but they have a zing to it. Usually 2 people in a family do not go deaf. 2 people in a family do not go blind. 2 people in a family usually do not get sick at once, unless they're in their 90s. Usually you will always see 1 sick, 1 well. Now that's not to slap.
Okay, so of transcends, we have a fun conversation, and I realize it's dark in my room. No, it's the camera setting. I was acting up on me. So we have a fun chit chat, and we watch the chat and make comments and try not to get distracted from what we're doing with the chat. I have a hard time with chat because one, I want to be listening, so I've got something to talk about, and chat just pulls my attention completely away. I'm challenged with multitasking.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
But it's fun. So, I like watching, reading, and see what people are coming up with. So, and I think I have a solution to, and I got permission Sunday, to stream it by phone call.
Okay.
Being able, like I was telling you that we could stream it to our dial pad, where we have the minister meetings. The challenge is publishing that phone number, getting that out to where people are going to see that, like on the website for one thing. Plus, we need to post on Blog Talk Radio. Oh, that's a good one. I'll have to make an audio recording of the phone number and say, go either call or go. And we set that on a Wednesday. Well, actually, no. Well, on a Wednesday, we set that at that audio with the phone number on it, and tell people, hey, if you're, go to YouTube, go to Facebook, find us there, and if you want to call in, use this phone number, and
Perfect.
say the phone number on there. That's like the last recording we do for Blog Talk Radio.
Perfect.
We set
Yeah.
the last show. It'll stay there, and for now we can keep the on-demand stuff there. People are going to hear the last show. They'll see the sorry, no, the callers won't. The callers won't, because callers are only have access live.
Oh.
So we'll have to think about that.
Can put it on the Novus website also.
Yes, we can put it on the Novus website, but we almost need to do like 2 more shows on
Yeah.
Blog Talk Radio to explain, hey, in 2-3 weeks, use this phone number, call this phone number. It's going to be way too time consuming and complicated for me to, I could do all that stuff, we could do what we're doing now and Blog Talk Radio and the dial pad, but that's like, I don't have the time to set all that up
Sure.
for, a Wednesday. Even though I'd like to do that, it'd be a nice transition. All right, I'm losing track here of direction.
How's the to-do list of like steps going?
Oh, well, let's do this. Will it let me? A window. Oh, that's not the window I wanted. I guess I'll go back to. Which one was that? That is, oh, that's a screen, and that's a screen. Oh, that doesn't help me. Okay, let's do that one, and let's, where to go? Nope. Here's my to-do list.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see that, but I could always go like this, maybe.
Yeah, I can see it.
So yeah, pre-show prep, copy the audio segments, and that's the URL. Well, I should say the folder when you're, starting with, as you will see it on, if you have to do this, if you, at some point you have to do this, this is the location in OneDrive, where to find the audio segments.
Gotcha.
And so eventually you'll learn where the trance material is, but you'll need to grab the trance, I'll need to grab the trance segments and toss them in there. And I'll be doing that like, like I've been doing. I like Sunday and Monday night, I have two processes. One is Sunday night is prep for the show. I, move the edited trance segments to their location, and I'll be keeping up to date getting the meditations in place. So this is what I normally do Sunday night is I get these things ready and uploaded to Blog Talk Radio. But in our case, I'm going to put them in this folder. And same with the prayers.
In this particular OneDrive folder, correct?
Correct. I will be putting copies of these items
Okay.
in here, because this is a, how do you say, a copies of, it's volatile. In other words, I delete stuff out of here. And
Tom, can I be right back?
yes,
Okay, be right back.
sure. I'm going to watch myself on YouTube for fun. See what the stream looks like from afar, or from your viewing. At least it's supposed to show me. Where am I here? Nope. There we go. We are live. It says test and prep for any spirit radio show. There's 2 watching and we're live, but why no description? I posted a description on there. And it's gonna, oh, I see, it's now showing us. And I can listen. Is it plugged in? I hope so. Yep. My question is what does my voice sound like? Is it distorted when I get excited and talk about things that nobody else is? Yep, it does. Because I can hear it from my tablet that plays it back. But it's a little on the loud side. Why is that? Now, when does that play back? Okay, that won't show unless I push the button. Okay, I have to adjust my volume, I guess, because it's not doing a good job at this. Okay, so what do I gotta do? Oh, but I do like that.
Sides of the palms, for some reason, really regulate. So you'll see that a lot of great acupuncturists, when they're dealing with the glands, will not only hit the pituitary in the forehead, but they'll hit the upper sinuses, left and right side. Then they'll come right down into the throat chakra, and then they'll hit the left and right outside palms of the hands.
And if you wanted to get would it be helpful also to tell the person that's in grief to sort of go to the hypothalamus and have them release more endorphins?
Exactly.
On just a regular sort of a feeding, sort of like a free feed. Like at this.
And I think that you can do an awful lot of acupressure. I think Raheem did an awful lot of that, which he's going to do some more when he comes in next week. He just had some more research is to really get rid of some of these, let's call them symbiotic illnesses. And it's just like very much, I was listening a little bit in board meeting in which they were saying that now people are getting tuberculosis from riding in planes because of the recycled air. This is ridiculous. Now everybody will come down with the form of it because they've been programmed. This is absolutely ridiculous. For one thing, the spore of tuberculosis lasts about possibly 2.5 seconds, and it
Can we hear the beginning of this? That would be my question. No. Yeah. What? No. It won't let me. Okay. Well, I'm assuming it's high resolution. And
All right, sorry about that. My in the middle of getting all this contracting stuff set up, and
well, it sounded important.
yeah, it was.
Good.
My accountant called to sort this stuff out, so I'm like, oh, thank God I've got professional help.
Yeah. There you go.
So,
Good.
right. Figure if my accountant is calling at 7 p.m., I should probably pick up the phone.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I turned on my tablet to watch and listen for fun, and we're right on the edge of like distorting when I get when I talk loud and but the challenge is it's supposed to be adjusting our microphones automatically. So that's what I'm scratching my head about. It's kind of on a delayed mode in order to toggle this if you want to control the volume slider. Slider will appear below. Okay. Matter of fact, that you know what, that might be something to. I'm gonna play with mine and
Okay.
see. I'm setting mine to like 140, 140%. Why would we do that? That's 100%. So I'm gonna set it to like 140. So at least it's not maximum. And when I like to jump in and my voice elevates, and I heard it crackling before, but I'm gonna
Hmm.
stop here for a second, and I can also listen to the tablet, but I can't play it to you. Well, that's a lie because I can play it to you. Let me. I will play a section of this because it should come out. Yeah, well, it should. That's a lie because I can play it to you.
Oh.
Let me. Okay, so that's another fun story. So that's for me. That's actually good. I'm gonna make a note of that. So set my volume to like 140 something. Pre-show. Okay. Pre-show set overlay. Well, somewhere in there. Set host volume to 140%, and I'll know what that means. And balance. All right. Okay. So we've walked through that. We're playing trance segments, and we've made our comments for that. I'm still looking at I could turn that off, my volume. Hey, no, that's the wrong one. Sorry. We did that. Oh, so what I would need to do next is, what do we do? Oh, meditation. Thank you. I'm like, where are we? Yeah, so trance and meditation. So if I do, how do I select that? And let's see what happens. So if I do this meditation, okay, it just kicks everybody else off and starts over again. So that's the only, and then I gotta go, where'd it go? Thank you.
Find a comfortable position,
Oh, actually, it's not even that. It's
sitting in a chair, with your feet flat on the floor and your palms upward on your lap. Now, take 3 deep breaths to start relaxing the mind and the body.
It's very clear. I really like it.
good.
It's
Yeah.
very clear.
I don't have anything.
Now, when you are ready, close your eyes.
The well-traveled road. Ask for the power of Mother God and Father God, the Holy Spirit, and your Christ consciousness to envelop you. And I want you to feel yourself walking in a field that is bright with flowers. The wind is blowing. Suddenly, as you are walking, you are aware that there are others walking with you. Some are running behind you, some to either side, some are skipping in front of you, and some are holding hands with each other and with you. You're all going along exhilarated, enjoying the warm and beautiful day, eager to see where you will finally end up. As the day progresses, the sun gets high, then begins to drop. You notice that there are not many chuckles, laughs, or footfalls around you. You look around. Is it your imagination, or are there fewer people with you? Well, you could have been mistaken. The sun sinks deeper, and the beauty seems to disappear. Yet you are determined to walk on. It gets darker, and now you are utterly alone. It is scary, but you know that God and your guide are there, although not visible. You walk alone, with no one to really pour your heart out to, or to walk with you. Then in a half-light, almost like a hologram, others begin to walk with you, shadowy at first, but shoulder to shoulder you are walking together. Maybe these are not just your first choices for companions. Maybe they're strangers in each other and into you. And there is something about the eyes, the handshakes, the hugs, that speaks to you of sisterhood, of brotherhood. As a group, you've traveled this road for thousands of years and will do it again. You feel calm, knowing that there is a spiritual homecoming. All pain washes away. All hurtful things that have been thoughtlessly spoken. Forgive these people and let it go. Walk on and feel the golden light of Christ and the God consciousness filtering all the way down to your toes. Keep the light all through the week and forevermore.
Now, on the count of 3, come all the way back to full alertness. 1, 2, 3. Find a comfortable position, sitting in a chair,
It's great.
Really?
with your feet
Oh.
flat on the floor
Played twice.
and your palms upward on your lap.
What's the deal with that?
Now, take 3 deep breaths to start relaxing the mind and the body.
I'm trying to determine if this is they're just repeating the same one. Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
some-
they are.
Yeah, it's repeating.
Well, that's strange. I know why. I think I know why. Because this is designed for background mood music, where you're live streaming something, and it
Now,
will continuously
when you
play
are
for you.
ready,
If you've got 3
close your
segments,
eyes.
The well-traveled road.
yeah, okay. We got to watch for that one. Or load 2 files. Now, again, the trance, we haven't, I can't scroll through, fast forward through the trances. So what I need to do, I can throw another meditation in there to see if it automatically goes to the next track. That's what I don't know. I've always been turning them off. So that is an interesting challenge. Okay, let's. What do we got here? Okay, let's load 3 trances in here for fun. Not trances, the meditations, because they're short. Those are the prayers. Oh, let's do the prayers because those are really
Yeah.
short.
Yeah.
And that'll tell me if they, if they automatically go to the next.
Prayer for release of pain.
And yes, they're clear. It's because of the format.
Dear Mother and Father God, hold me in your hands.
It's a little bit loud, but
Stroke away all the pain that resides
Okay.
in my body. Increase my intellect to override the ravages of
it's
this
too
life.
too much.
Yeah.
Send your angels to comfort me. I ask that the archetypes encase my pain and alleviate all suffering. I
Yeah.
also ask for and expect not only a healing, but a miracle, dear Mother. That is, Queen of the Universe, attend to me now and give me peace of mind, body, and soul. I expect the peace to come now. I am of sound body, mind, and soul. Amen.
Yeah.
Healing
it
prayer of
doesn't
Novus
stop.
Spiritus.
that's not helpful.
Oh, is there?
That's not helpful. All right. That's too.
I don't see like a repeat button.
No, there's no button. It's just it goes because their stated purpose for that box or that capability is for background music.
Oh, okay.
And you don't want to be having to restart your background music so it repeats itself.
Right.
When people are streaming or gaming or something and they want some entertaining music, background music. Okay. Well, there's not. Yeah, and darn that. That's going to be a challenge because, if we're not paying attention, a trance could restart and it goes through a second time, and that's 20 minutes, and we wouldn't know it because
Right.
there's no timer, no clock, no nothing for that. Which that's why I was hoping to be able to go to SoundCloud, post them up there, and play that. But this stinks when it comes to play. You were saying that the volume level is really low on these. When I share a screen and play something, the volume level is super low. How could I? And that is correctable, but I have to do that on this computer here. It's not something. I don't know how else to do that in here. I mean, the other way to make it, do what we want it to do is you slap it on a video and play it through as a video with Raheem or Francine. But that's an extra step for me to prep that audio. Is to attach it to a video, or basically it's attach it to a graphic of Francine or Raheem. It's doable, but it's an extra step to fuss with. Plus, it's a ton more storage. And I'm not sure. You know what? I'm not even sure it would allow me to. It might create too big of a video file. Trying to think through this. So. But I really like, as you said, it's much clearer.
Yeah,
compared to
it's
Blog
wonderful.
Talk Radio. That's the big thing that I'm happy about moving over here to do this. The only alternative, well, an alternative, I shouldn't say the only alternative, is I end up just, playing them from me, um, like I do with, kind of like what I do with Sunday service. But my goal for this, is that I not always be the one that has to do this. If we get other people that want to come and host this, I want to make
Right.
it available for someone else.
Hmm.
And if I'm playing it from my end, it's not available to someone else. So, how do we get that? One one way one way is we only upload. Um, Man, that's going to be cumbersome. We only upload one trance segment at a time with a a second audio file that has something unique to it, like a twinkle twinkle music background.
Hmm.
So when trance goes off, the 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 next audio plays, which is we set up a 1 minute tinkle tinkle sound or song or something to indicate we've trance is done, and
That's great. Yeah.
um, then it doesn't accidentally go to the next trance or repeat that trance segment. It just plays that little tinkle tinkle music.
Hmm.
That hey, we start talking, and eventually I'll figure out I can click it off, and we keep going with our conversation. That's
I think that's a good idea.
the challenge is while we're conversing, I gotta go grab the next trans segment and that audio clip, that twinkle twinkle clip, and post the next one for us. So, and it won't be exactly transparent, because I ain't gonna be like, oh, I have to concentrate on this now.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right, I guess we could play with it and see. I just feel a little, how do you say, self-conscious of, um, um,
Well, just as long as you have like the steps there ready for you and just follow the steps, I think it'll be fine.
yeah, it'll be like
It's okay. Just take a minute.
we'll say, okay, here's we got for the next trance. We're gonna do this, and this is what I gotta do:
Hmm.
is grab a trance and um,
Yep,
I'll do
that's
do
that's just fine.
grab two, and then it starts with the trance. I just gotta make sure that it's numbered after the the file shows up after the trance,
Sure.
and then I play the trance first. So that plays. Then it goes into the other one. Then we know, hey, we're done.
Hmm.
Um, okay. It's a little disturbing to me that we can't tell how much time is left, because I use that. But oh well. I guess we'll play with it and see where it goes.
Hmm.
Keep It'll keep us on our toes. All right, I wrote in the what is that thing? Our to-do list at the bottom here. I wrote items to do's. I gotta get a graphic of Sylvia for the meditation, graphic of Francine and Raheem for trance, and eventually I'll learn where the graphics are in there. It's hidden. I keep forgetting. Anyway, I keep forgetting where it's hidden, but eventually I will learn where it's hiding inside of. But I need. Oh, we need a post trans audio tingle sound. Post-trance audio tingle sound. Let's see. That one's going to be dated way after trance and other segments. Or don't. No, if we don't, we don't date it. Don't date the name. There we go. Because that'll put it at the end. Numbers always get, or 90% of the time, get shown first above numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Graphics, so yeah. Post-trance audio tingle sound. And all right, yeah, I can't think of anything else other than we've done this prep go live, select YouTube, Facebook, copy show title to the thing. I did that. Paste to title, copy show title, and paste the title. Copy show notes, paste the show description. Show goes live. The intro heading phrase. I say the intro heading phrase, and then I play the music track. I play the video, intro video. Intro video is now a video. Intro video. Select intro graphic? No, we don't have an intro graphic. We have yeah, we don't have that. Okay, and then show intro, and then host intro. Okay, and then follow. Basically, from here, it's follow our notes that we had, our show notes. Show goes live, intro, host phrase, play the video. Okay. Show intro. Yeah. So it's read show intro notes. Host intro. Okay. All right. Okay, that can help us. So this document is in the with the show notes that you write.
Uh-huh.
It's in that same folder.
Okay. Okay, great.
And this is your show notes. The trance notes. That's a better way to say it. And then I happen to pull into a different tab. This is my show script or intro. Show intro. No, this is the show. What do we call this? I don't. It doesn't matter. Intro and intro exit is what I call it.
Mm-hmm.
You can. And it's up to you. Even though we're both using this, we should be able to format the sizing of things different from each other, I think. But you know what? Maybe not. Maybe I thought maybe the views could be different between each other. We'll have to try that sometime, because or not worry about it. that way you can just, whatever you grab is the latest information, the latest intro.
Hmm.
Not that I change it a lot, but the only thing I change is that first opening, the opening line. Okay, post, and then okay, post intro, exit, post clothing. If you have, I gotta find a different place for this too. I gotta find an easier way to make it look like I'm looking at the camera. A little better. Because here I'm reading the top line here, and I'm not looking at the camera to tell if I'm. Does it look like I'm looking at the camera, or does it look like I'm looking at something else?
It's hard to tell because our screens are
Oh,
tiny.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Because I'm showing my screen. That's why.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Anyway. Well, let's play with that. Where'd it go? There we go. So if I do, know where I put it. That's the other thing, is trying to remember where the heck that is.
Hmm.
But this is my check out our websites, novus.org, sylviabrown.com, chrisrightnow.com, Facebook. We have Society of Nova Spiritus, YouTube. Check out our new YouTube channel. And we have a novena. We can do novenas, so show your appreciation to Francine and Raheem for researching all of this wonderful information. So that's about the level that I'll be reading it at. Let's see, what else?
Yeah, it's great.
And if you have any questions about what we shared, feel free to post in chat or email us questions to cat@novus.org or tom@novus.org. I've been wanting to play announcer so that I sound like I'm right there. and I can enhance it just a bit to make it sound like I'm that, not car salesman, but NPR announcer. Anyway, that's another fun. Okay, that's fun.
Cool.
We got a lot. I think we got a lot done. I got a couple more things to do. The other thing we need to do. Where's the to-do list? Need and items to do. Need a Blog Talk Radio. Last. I don't even want to say last. Let's see. Recording to send everyone to YouTube. Listeners to YouTube and Facebook. YouTube and Facebook. Okay. Recording to send. Okay. Works for me. Listeners. Facebook, and where am I going to put that? I need to okay, where is that? Why is it telling me that? What are you trying to tell me? Just hide that. Thank you. I'm going to put in the show notes, right in the show notes, about start watching for us on, when you don't hear us here, we're over on YouTube.
Right. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Let's see. What is that? Meditation, post. Oh, okay. I lost track of. Okay. What's next? Okay, so what's next is. If you don't hear us here, find us on YouTube and Facebook. Hear us here. Find us on YouTube and Facebook. Society of Nova Spiritus. You know, one of these times we got to test out Facebook. I may grab a moment just to get the setup, because once it's set up and it goes, it's just a matter of selecting it. Once the settings are in there, we shouldn't have to futz with it. If you don't hear from us here, find us on YouTube and Facebook. Okay. At Society of Nova Spiritus. Society of Nova Spiritus. Okay, that's a helpful note. Remind us to keep telling people that for a while. All right, post-cloning. All right, that'll keep us busy for a while.
Excellent.
Items to do: graphics, post-trance audio, tingle sound. Don't date the name, file name. Okay. Send listeners to YouTube and Facebook. Yeah. Oh, and we need to change. Yeah, but I can't. I'm trying to think of how to or what's our phone number for because it won't I don't know if I'll be able to get it set up in time for us for the first show to be able for callers to be able to call in, but on where'd it go? No, not that one. That one. Okay, where did I put it? Facebook. Oh, or call. The new phone number, which is what is it called? Nova's conference. Okay. 888 534 2696. Okay. To listen live on your phone. Okay, that'll. If you don't hear us here, find us on YouTube and Facebook. Look for a session or call that number. Yeah, I hope that's the right number. We'll have to fuss with it. We'll just say call that number, but I'll start getting text messages every time somebody calls that number. It says, this phone number's waiting for you.
All right.
I get a text message whenever somebody calls that line.
Oh,
Of course, I'll be sitting there for a while, listening to hold music, if we're not getting on.
sure.
Well, that's the number. That'll introduce us. I'm just thinking of the implications if we start talking about this. When you don't hear us here, you'll go to the 800. And people that do call in are only going to hear that twice because you only can hear it. You can only hear it when we do it live. I say it live, and they're not going to see it. They don't get access to the recordings. So, all right, I can't help that. But we can,
Sure.
change the website. Call. However, we do have a graphic up there, an old graphic up there that shows the Blog Talk Radio number. And I hate to change. Well, eventually we could change the graphic, but I don't have that much time to do that right now.
Well, we can have Jason do it.
All right. Yeah.
Whenever it's a priority.
Items change. Novus website. Information. Oops, that's too big. Okay. Call and we don't necessarily need a link. Just say go look for us on YouTube and Facebook. You know what? Eventually, we can also stream to the website because the website is capable of showing video, streamed video to the website, and I can add that to the stream, so it will post, which is a fun feature. But
That's excellent.
that's another one of those. That'll take some time.
Sure.
to create. Change Novus information. Add. I'm gonna put this on here. Streaming to website. So eventually someday we'll come and look at this and go, oh, we could do that. I'm just pondering for a minute. It was helpful of you to say, let's start a to-do, or what do you do list. But do we want this kind of stuff in the show script, as it were? And part of me says no, but part of me says yeah, but now we've got two different documents. So I'm just trying to think out loud of trying to keep things simple for us to walk through, but that script is like the show process, and personally prefer to have it up and ready and not have to worry about reading something above it. So I can
Hmm.
have that set and ready to go. Um, um, and if we need to still check um, processes, the steps to prep the show, we can look at another document. So, okay,
Hmm.
that kind of answers that question. Prep show cover. All right. Um, enough of that fun stuff. It's now 7:24. So, have you had enough?
I think that we got a lot done. And by that I mean you got it, like you typed a lot and like you problem solved a lot. So I think that from what you've typed, though, what I see, I think that it does look easy to manualize to other people using it. So that's, I think that your goal for that has been is
A
got that box
step in the
checked.
right direction. Yeah.
Definitely, definitely.
Where's my? There I am. That's better. Oh, I know what's wrong. Because
Hmm.
usually I have sunshine blasting through the shades in the back, and that really offsets um, the white, the the what it thinks is white, or it upsets the camera kind of. And
Hmm.
so this is my color, but the rest of the room is an odd color because there's no sunshine blasting through the shades and affecting the background color.
Hmm.
So I just look like, I think I look like I have a tan at the moment. You can see my shirt is nice and green, and this is gray, and that's important to me anyway.
Hmm.
So anyway, I'm just self-critiquing because I can, and
I know we are
I
our
can
own harshest judge. That's for
well
sure.
I can also adjust these things too.
Hmm.
Actually, you should be able to adjust yours too.
Really?
The challenge is finding your camera settings. Actually, you know what? You should be able to see what I'm looking at here. Oops, hello. Um, I closed the other screen. You should be able to find something that's kind of like this. This happens to be the You see that? Well, you're supposed to. Oh, duh. No, you don't, because I'm not sharing my screen. That's why.
Yeah, not yet.
There we go. And
Okay.
then this thing here. Now, this is specific to this camera because it's a Logitech, but um, your camera should have something like this, capabilities like this. The way I know about this is because who would do that? No, Zoom doesn't even let you do that. Not many. When you get to see your camera, I know. If you go into what do you call it? Skype. Thank you. If you go into
Uh-huh.
Skype and go into settings and you look at you can, if you've got the camera on, it'll show your camera, and there should be a button at the bottom just below the camera, or the video of the camera that
Hmm.
says camera adjust camera. And at least mine does. Mine has that little button, and what it does is Skype had learned where the adjustments are hiding. So it will pop up a
Okay.
little window kind of like that, and you can fuss with white balance is a big one to
Sure.
change. And I'm sure Jason, would be good at helping you adjust those things.
Hmm.
And in theory, now you're using the laptop's camera above the screen.
Yes, that's right.
Okay. Yeah, so those settings should save, and every time you use use the camera, those settings should be the same.
Hmm.
As you could keep auto white balance, if you're, because that's what it's doing right now is auto white balance. So it's trying to find something
Oops.
that's um, assume what's white and trying to adjust accordingly. So,
Sure.
but it's something to play with. But if you get familiar and comfortable with it, then that's something you can go find every time pre-show for your given lighting. You know, if you're going to do video like this for another occasion, another application like work or something, you'll know, hey, I can go grab and make these adjustments for my current location and be ready to go.
Hmm.
So just food for thought. Yeah, so I should just get
Right.
rid of this big fat what do you call it? Okay, where is it? Would be the question. Design, themes, logos. Where did I do with that? Open that theme. Brand. Secondary. Rounded boxy style. How do I turn that off? I'm going to try and get rid of that Novus thingamathingy there. Okay, I know what the background is. I know what the brand. Oh, okay. Default. Is that it? Yes, that's it. Style. No. How about none? No. Well, that's not helpful either. I don't know how to get rid of that thing now that I made it. Drag to move around. Well, how about I drag it off the screen? Okay. I just dragged it off. Now I can't get it back. That's not helpful. Wow, that was not helpful. Okay, well that was not helpful, but it accomplished what I wanted to do. What happens if I... No. No, that didn't help me either. What's that? No. Alright, never mind. Where did I go? Let's just stop making you dizzy.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm watching the same thing on my tablet here like 5 seconds later. Okay, so some fun stuff.
And in doing that, you can create miracles.
Really. Okay. And we can play games like that too. Okay, I guess we got fun stuff to do, and we just got to figure out when, where, and how. So graphics, meditation, graphic, post-trans. Okay, yeah, we'll have to cogitate some more, and I might go from there.
Okay. Sounds good.
Oh, let's see. Do we? Oh, that's the other one. Is oh no, I don't know if I can. Okay, I'll have to think about it. An exit, exiting out.
Okay.
If I click No, I guess we don't. Do we want an exit video? Because we could do an intro video and outro video. Except the intro, or in other words, when I click go streaming, it will automatically play something as an intro. But we're not going to do that because I'm going to give my phrase, my starting phrase, and then I click the intro video to make it go. The exit, I think our song is too long to make that a video and then have it automatically kill the show or stop streaming.
Okay.
So that means we listen through Mother God, but we can't talk to each other afterwards because we're still streaming. And that's got to finish before we can talk to each other. Once it stops streaming, you and I can talk, and we're not on the air. So we don't have that back channel, as it were, like we have on Blog Talk Radio. So just, I guess, thinking through it, I guess that's easy enough for now, just to accept it that way.
Okay.
Ramona McCarthy. Hi, technology goes over my head.
I know. It's a hot mess. Tom's doing an amazing job. Tom's a rock star.
Yeah, but it's like way under what I wanted to accomplish. This is like really simple stuff.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's totally okay.
But that's kind of the point. So that way I'm not like troubleshooting. And I spent the last
Yeah.
year trying to troubleshoot the video system that was supposed to put all this stuff out. But it has to be done on the computer on my floor. And anyway, this whole audio thing and so on has been a how do you say, a mind twister. But okay. We'll be done. Talk to you all
Cool.
later. Now
All
we can
right.
away.
Peace
Bye.
and blessings. Peace and blessings.
Yeah, leave comments for us. See what.
Yeah.
Because now that we're saying, we should have said this at the beginning. That hey, we're
No.
going to be streaming eventually here, as well as Facebook. So watch for us. Keep an ear out for when we go live. That's why we have we encourage people to subscribe and click the dinger so you're told when we go live. And so looking forward to seeing everybody here. Why does it say control escape? Because I guess we can escape. Talk to you later.
All right. Bye.